Gracias, Alejandro. Buenas tardes, ¿cómo están todos? Bien. Ahora, escuché que después de eso viene la comida, entonces vamos a apurarnos para terminar, para comer. Estoy muy agradecido de estar aquí con ustedes. I'm very happy to be here with you. My name is Rubén Cantú. I am your native son of East Austin, and I'm a proud Longhorn. Hook 'em. Órale. So today's conversation is about taking your shot. So I have been struggling and working with, our youth, trying to get them to have that confidence. And I realize what's happening to our community that we're not willing to step up and go after what we want. So you know that famous proverb that says, you have not because you ask not? Well, a lot of us are not asking, and what we're asking, we're not specific about what we want. I'm not talking about just about civil rights or civil justice. I'm talking about personal career advancement. This is what the conversation is about today, about how do we uplift our community as a whole, but working it from the individual level. So from here on out, I want you guys, by the end of this talk, to be able to be comfortable going after and asking for what you want, because no one's just gonna offer you the whole warehouse if they can't trust you with your own confidence. You have to be confident within yourself to be able to go after what you want. Next slide, please. So you all know who this guy is on the, raise your hand if you do not know who the guy is on the screen. That's Carlos Slim, Mexican billionaire. But beyond him, go ahead and name me another Latino billionaire. It's okay, I'll wait. Okay, Jessica Alba, good. Beyond that? Okay, we got work to do. Now, I'm not saying that money is the end-all objective. We want to serve our community, but what I'm saying is that I bet you could do this, and the next slide, you could tell me who is the world's richest billionaire. Oh, isn't that easy to tell me, verdad? Muy fácil. Jeff Bezos. And he's supposed to have a Latino last name because he was adopted and all that, whatever. But what I'm saying to you is we know so much more about other people's culture and what's going on over there in the mainstream, and we haven't uplifted our own entire community. So let's continue this game real quick. Can you tell me the first woman to go into space? Hold on, it's louder? Ellen Ochoa. Okay, a couple people. One person got it. Okay, raise your hand here if you did not know that. It's okay, I didn't know it either. I had to Google it. It's okay, I'll put myself on the block too. We are not doing enough to be able to know about our own community, our culture, our history, to be able to celebrate it. We know that we have Hispanic Heritage Month, and it crosses a month, like it crosses a border. Look, I'm not blaming you guys. We are a product of our environment and our culture. We are a product of our upbringing and our mindset, and whatever we experience early on in childhood, we have to deal with as we become older. We gotta work on our stuff, right? We gotta get in there and just work on it. But only we can do that. But we have to decide that we're going to do that in order for us to become the people that we need to become, to be able to serve the people right behind us. So I want you to think about, what are you scared about? Is it el cucuy? Is it la llorona? Is it the chancla? Okay, the chancla's for real though. That one for real. My mama had a throw. Wow. But el cinturón and my papa. But I'm telling you that there's really nothing to be scared of. But we don't go after what we want because we are comfortable and we fear the unknown. This is not a Latino thing, this is a human thing. But when it comes to Latinos, we stay very quiet sometimes until it's someone oppresses us, ya basta, and we gotta fight for our rights. But otherwise, we're like, yes, sir, no, sir, but when it comes to the dance, órale, vámonos, ¿verdad? We're not scared of it. But when it comes to our professional careers, we're afraid to take our shot. We're not taking enough shots. We're not saying, here's what my value is, here's what I'm worth, here's what I want, and here's what I'm gonna be able to do for your organization, or here's what I'm gonna be able to do for the community, because we're comfortable. But we have to dig deep inside and say, what do we want? What do we really want? Raise your hand here if you know where that's from. It's the Notebook, okay. Don't judge me. I study film, that's what I'm supposed to know. I was gonna put a picture of the Spice Girls here, but I was like, nah, it's too easy, it's too corny. But what do you really want? And do you believe, and do you believe that you deserve what you want? Because if you don't believe and it's not aligned with your purpose of who you are as a person, you'll never get it. And you won't put in the work to do it because we'll say, oh, $1 million. But that's such an esoteric, random number. And we're not willing to put in the work. We'd rather stay at home and Netflix and chill instead of putting in the work day in, day out, improving ourselves and showing the world why we're awesome. And let me tell you right now, all of you here are awesome. The fact that y'all came on a Saturday to hear these talks, give yourself a round of applause. This is my friend Alex. I'm so proud of her. But you know how she got there? And I got to see, I was on the questionable boat when first she's like, I'm going to run for Congress. They're like, oh, that's good. Let me know how it goes. She's bold. That's how you get ahead. When everyone else counted her out, she's like, I'm going to make it happen because I believe in who I am, what I bring to the table, and I believe in my people and what they deserve. And she ousted the third largest congressman. But we don't do it. Nos quedamos ahí como cara de burro. Como dice mi papá, no te quedes ahí como cara de burro. I could have chosen another picture, but I thought it was quite fitting, no? So that's what I'm trying to get at, is that so much of the time, we're not actually taking our shot and moving our career forward because we're not willing to put in the work, because we haven't done the work inside to say, I have this conviction of who I am, what I stand for, and what I bring into the world. So, as I wait patiently for it to come, we're almost always afraid of failure. But failure is only a timestamp in the larger journey of our victory. I want you to remember that. It's only a timestamp in the large journey of our victory. Raise your hand here if you believe you're a winner. I should see every single hand up here. As a Latino community, we are winners, right? We are winners because we're willing to put in the work. But you know what? Haters are going to hate, and like, but what if I fall? What if I... Stop it. People are always going to be on the sideline like this because they're going to tell you what they can't do. Because they would do it with you, but they're scared too. So we're letting fear govern a lot of our lives, and we're not actually becoming self-actualized as our full purpose and who we're supposed to be in the world. So I want you to stop and think. Remember that song from Seal? Crazy? I love it. It says, in a world full of people, only some want to fly. Isn't that crazy? Like, right, who wouldn't here want to be able to have superpowers and fly? But we stop ourselves from being able to do the most amazing, miraculous, super powerful, supernatural things because we don't think inside that we have it. But we do. And I'm here to remind you, fly, baby, fly. You're an eagle. You're born to fly. But what we've let other people tell us, oh, you're a chicken and a hen. You're supposed to be pecking and looking for worms. And that's where we stay. And we do honorable work at doing that work. But why can't we be the bosses? Why can't we be the owners? Why can't we be running the game? Because if we don't go after our dreams, I can guarantee you one thing. If we go after somebody else's vision of success and we fail, we played ourselves. We played the safe role, but we didn't become who we were supposed to become because we were scared of failing. So you can fail at something you don't want. That's jacked up. Like, you have this one life, and it's like, well, I have to be an engineer because that's what they told me to do. I'm like, is that what you really want to do? It's like, no, but that's the safe thing to do because, I just got to make ends meet. I'm like, cool. On your part-time work, after work, what are you doing to make your dream come true? Start taking your shots, because if you don't take your shots, you'll never get to where you're supposed to be at. And so, if I leave you with one thing, as you take your shot, you become who you're supposed to become over a period of time, and the things that you were after come chasing you. I sit here as the recent director at UT as the director of inclusive innovation and entrepreneurship. It started from an idea 2.5 years ago, and now I'm getting to do it on a larger level, and I'm looking to help our communities advance and create the next generation of high-growth companies to usher in generational wealth. Let me know if you want to talk afterwards. Peace.